Stuff spewed from a hole in the top. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. That appeals to our hearing. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. That's something that the author wants us to hear. Use our imagination to hear. Fizzlers, whizzlers, and sizzlers popped and exploded like lava. Okay, there's another simile, like lava. Wait till Mr. Todd sees this, said Frank. Blue ribbon, here I come. Then all of a sudden, the fizzlers fizzed and the whizzlers melted into the sizzlers. Rainbow-colored lava oozed down the jelly bean mountain. Plop! The glop hit the floor in one giant gloopy glob of gloop. Or gluppy glob of gloop. That is a tongue twister. Oh, gross, said all the kids. So, what happened to Frankie's volcano? What happened to it? You have, let me get it back. He had a waffle volcano, right? And stuff was oozing, spewing from the hole in the top, but then it all hit the it all hit the floor. Very good. So let's put, and I keep calling him Frankie. His name is Frank. Frank's apostrophe S volcano fell to the floor. Okay, and like I said before, I always stop and jot for the sake of the video. It won't stay there, so I'm going to erase it like that. Okay. Oh, gross, said all the kids. Oh, I love how it has a picture right here so that we can actually see what's going on. There's his waffle volcano, and it's a big mess. Okay. And look at Frankie's face. By the picture, we can tell that he's like upset. He's surprised. What's all this waffle kerfuffle? Asked Mr. Todd. It's Frank's super amazing exploding waffle, said Judy. Super amazing disaster waffle, said Frank. So he's feeling bad about his own waffle. It was supposed to be an exploding volcano, but the jelly beans caved in and all the pop rocks ran together. Now it just looks like a giant mud pie. Okay, so Frank is what? Yeah, he's not happy. He's upset. He ran to grab a towel from the kitchen. On his way, he passed the prize table full of ribbons, shiny blue ribbons that called out most, best, biggest, fanciest. He would never win the contest. Now, he would no way, no how be taking home a ribbon. So Frankie, what does Frankie think right now about his waffle? He feels bad about it. He doesn't think that he's going to win. Let's put that down. We'll put Frank does not think he will win a ribbon. Right? So I can move that. I guess I can't. Okay. So right now he's saying there's no way, no how he would take home a ribbon. Okay, so he's feeling very upset about this. Okay, let's move on. When he came back with the towel, hold on. When he came back with the towel, Frank could not believe his eyes. There, gleaming in a beam of sunlight, was none other than one of those very same big shiny blue prize ribbons. The ribbon was on his waffle. Okay, well, it seemed like he did get a ribbon. The ribbon was on his waffle. Frank leaned in and read the ribbon. One of a kind. I won? I actually won a contest with the real blue ribbon? He looked at Mr. Todd. What can we predict from that? I can predict that Frankie, maybe he doesn't win a lot of things. So he's very surprised that He actually got a blue ribbon this time. And look what it says. It says one of a kind. Awesome. Your waffle is in a class by itself, Frank. Look at that. Class. Your waffle is in a class all by itself. Let me try something. Class. Does it mean remember, words have different meanings, right? So class, does it mean a classroom? Your waffle is in a classroom? No, it's saying that it's in a whole category by itself. Like, it cannot be put into another category of waffles. It's one of a kind. It's in a class all by itself. Okay. Frank stuck the blue ribbon on his shirt and grinned. What's a grin? It means a big smile. Okay. It's one of a kind, said Mr. Todd. Just like you. Okay. We got through our first story. Now we have the questions. Here we go. I've never seen these questions, so I'm pretending like I'm actually taking this test. Read these sentences from paragraph 25. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Fizzlers, whizzlers, and sizzlers popped and exploded like lava. The imagery, I'm going to use this right here. The imagery in these sentences appeals most to the reader's sense of, okay, so here we go. And we actually talked about this when we were talking about the story. Imagery, that's a key word. Imagery is the image in your brain, in your head. The imagery appeals. What does it appeal to? Like, what is it trying to trigger? What sense is it trying to trigger? Taste, smell, sound, touch. I'm going to assume that it is, let me see, let me try to use this, sound. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Go. Okay. And that won't stay. I have to delete it. But number one, I would say I will go with C for sound. Okay, moving on. How is paragraph 27 important to the story's plot? Well, we have to go back and read paragraph 27. Hold on. We have to go back and read paragraph 27. And how is it important to the story's plot? Remember, the plot is the events that happened in the story. Okay, let's go back and read paragraph 27. And even I could draw. What could I draw? That won't let me. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. That's okay. But I could draw the roller coaster. Okay. It tells me the beginning, the exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and the resolution. How everything was solved and how the story ended. Let's see. Alright, going back up to paragraph 27. It's a good thing the paragraphs are numbered for me. Paragraph 27. Then all of a sudden the fizzlers fizzed and the whizzlers melted into the sizzlers. Rainbow colored lava oozed down the jelly bean mountain. Plop. The glob hit the floor in one giant glumpy glob of glue. So everything hit the floor. He had his waffle, and then everything started to fall to pieces and it fell to the floor. So that's what happened in paragraph 27. Let me see what question number 2 was asking me. Let's see. How is that important to the story's plot? It provides details about Frank's problem. Maybe. It describes the setting. No, the setting is at the beginning. It gives clues about Frankie's feelings. And let me do this right here. Setting is at the beginning. It gives clues about Frankie's feelings. It didn't really say anything about his feelings at all. It shows how the problem is solved. What was it solved? So Frankie's problem was that his excellent volcano waffle fell to pieces. So number 2, it has to be F. 2 has to be F. Okay, and then I could even write, I got this from paragraph 27, and my other one was I believe that was 25. Yeah. So also don't forget to put the paragraphs where you are finding your answers. 25. Okay. Oh, that's the highlight. Let's move that. Okay. Moving on. 3. Read this sentence from paragraph 32. He would no way know how to be taking home a ribbon. This sentence helps the reader know that Frank feels. So now let's highlight the key words. This is from, it's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Paragraph. Nope. Okay, paragraph 32. Just a second. Okay. This sentence helps the reader know that Frank feels afraid. Does he feel afraid? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say afraid. Confused. Is he confused about what he's doing? No. Is he tired? No. Hopeless. What does hopeless even mean? Hopeless, the less in hopeless means without. So that means less. I know less means without. Kind of hard to write with the mouse, but it's okay. So hopeless, yeah, definitely I would say that he is feeling hopeless. 3 is D, and we are going to double check my answers. Okay, erase and let's go. Which word is an antonym of fancy in paragraph 16? Aha, so there's antonyms. Antonyms like we've gone over in the mornings from our do nows, synonyms and antonyms. Synonym means the same, antonym means opposite. So fancy in paragraph 16. Okay, so always go back to the passage.